What is happening? The two of us really hit it off after that, so I became her guide in Sumeru City.
You really can get along with anyone, huh?
Sethos fulfilled his duty well. I have come here for a monumental task.
What task?
I heard Lesser Lord Kusanali is currently celebrating her birthday in the city. As her familiars, the Pari have decided to bestow upon her a special gift. As decided by Elder Zervin, the Bloomguard of the Pari, that would be me, will present the Dance of Sebzerus to Lesser Lord Kusanali, a tradition passed down over the centuries.
I told Sarush the dancer was already decided, but she insisted on meeting Nilou in person.
Good thing I did. How was I to know the current version is nothing like the original?
I would rather see Nilou dance than you, Sarush. I'm sorry, but I would.
Well, there are bound to be changes over the centuries.
I was so excited to see the original version, I begged Miss Sarush to teach me. It's such a rare opportunity. If I present this special version at the Sabzerus Festival, I'm sure the Dendro Archon will love it, and all the spectators too.
I appreciated young Nilou's determination, so I invited her here to practice in peace.
Oh, so that's what happened. Feels like we've been chasing bad guys for days, but in the end, there were no bad guys at all. It was all for Nahida's surprise.
I mean, technically, Sarush is a bad guy. Sarush just destroyed those people's fireworks for no reason. Hold on. Don't forget about the guys with the fireworks. You still haven't figured out what they were up to? Wreaking havoc in the desert, trying to turn a profit by illegally excavating ruins and tombs. That's my guess.
That would explain why they chose a remote path away from Aru village. They're lucky you didn't catch them in the act.
A few moments with me, and they'd be begging for their days of baking in the hot sun.
Okay, remind Paimon not to get on Candace's bad side.
By the way, Miss Candice, I noticed you're carrying the other half of the Wajat Eye.
Oh yeah! What exactly is this thing?
It was a gift from King Deshret to Lesser Lord Kusanali.
It probably belonged to Greater Lord Rukadevata, actually. But given what happened to Irmisel... That's right. So, you've read the legend too?
I only know the basics. I never thought these two gems could be connected to the relic from the legend.
I only bought the gem because it seemed like there was something special about it. The legend didn't come into play until I checked certain texts back at the Temple of Silence. Legend has it that King Deshret and the Goddess of Flowers, Lady Malikata, both prepared surprise gifts for Lesser Lord Kusanali during their first Sabzerus festival. They scattered candy along the path to lead her toward the site of the banquets. Eventually, she arrived at a lake where she heard the sound of music. Lord Al-Ahmar was plucking the strings of an instrument while Lady Malikata performed a beautiful dance. Together, the two extended their heartfelt wishes to their dear friend, and each bestowed upon her a precious gift. Lady Malikata gave her the Kvarena to protect the rainforest, and Lord Al-Akbar gave her the Wejat Eye to record the moments they shared together.
But the Wejat Eye was lost after the cataclysm in Conria, buried deep beneath the sands.
And Lesser Lord Kusanali turned the Quarina into a divine bird, tasked with guarding the border between new birth and death, until the bird shattered into pieces and gave rise to the Pari.
Wait, so that person, that ore expert that Dory found for us, who was like, oh yeah, the stone broke into two, so we made two separate gems instead of one, was lying. He dug up illegal artifacts and was selling them.
So Candace actually saw things recorded by the Wejat Eye.
I was definitely surprised it still has the power to record events after all this time. Its power seems to only resonate with the people of Al Ahmar, also known as the descendants of King Deshret. Despite the damage, it still holds many scenes from the past. The faint voices I heard earlier, could it actually have been Lord Al Ahmar and the Goddess of Flowers? What do you plan to do with the 2 pieces of the eye? If you don't mind, I'd like to place them under the custody of the Temple of Silence. I agree with that decision.
Technically, the eye belongs to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Why don't you just give it back?
I'm not sure that would be wise. Even if she remembers the story, I fear all that remains in this fragmented piece of memory is grief. A record of sad memories. As Nahida's friend, I don't want her to feel sad on her birthday.
I don't fully understand your reasoning, but if this is the decision of the group, as well as my Yasnapati, then I shall object no further.
Also, I don't think Nahida has any memories of them, because it was Greater Lord Rukkhadevata that knew them.
Well, are you going to let me teach the girl the dance of Sub-Zeros, or do you intend to drag this on incessantly?
She's got a point. Now that we know it was all a false alarm, let's go back and tell everyone what happened. They're probably worried.
I'll tell the other Matra to keep an eye out for that caravan. If we find evidence of any misconduct, we won't let them off lightly.
Guess I'll stay here then. There's a bunch of monsters nearby, so it's always good to have someone stand guard. Sorry to make you worry, everyone. I'll head back to and help once I'm done learning this dance.
Focus! No more distractions! Now, follow along!
Yes, Master Sarouche.
Hey!
Wait, so this is what did she say? So this is what the original dance looked like. I wish the little Nahida thing stayed up for longer.
Everyone hold hands!
Okay, I cannot read Sarouche's mind. Oh, I could read yours.
I see everything.
Wonder what kind of history. They need to stay up for longer. Is preserved within the eye. Okay. Do. We're going. Slowly but surely. You're finally back. I was so worried. I was this close to sending some mercs after you. Nothing bad happened, right?
Nope, it was all just a misunderstanding.
That's a relief. I'm glad it's all taken care of.
How are the preparations going?
Well, Kave's diagram is done. It looked like he pulled an all-nighter to finish it, so he went home to sleep. We built the frame of the tower while you were gone.
I think I'll check it over later, though. We were so worried about you all. It was kind of hard to focus.
In any case, there's not much left to do. If we all work together, we'll be done in no time.
Great! We don't have to worry about missing the parade!
Speaking of the parade, could I ask you a favor, Storm? Sure. The Academia wants the representatives from each darshan to nominate someone to serve as the Knight of Flowers for the parade. After some discussion, we all agreed you would be the best person for the job. What do you think? It would be my honor. Great. You're the hero of Sumeru and a personal friend of the Dendro Archon. We all thought you were the best candidate. Make sure you knock it out of the park. Hey, don't stress her out. Wait, aren't you also in the parade this time, Candice? You're playing the tanbur, right? Yep, I'm providing the background music for Miss Nilu's dance.
Whoa, Paimon's never heard you play music before!
If you like it, you're welcome in Aru Village anytime. I'm more than happy to lull you to sleep. looking forward to it.
Actually, I have a favor to ask as well. These are the decorations for the flower carriage. Could you bring them to the sanctuary of Surasthana and hang them on the carriage? Oh, it would mean a lot to have the Knight of Flowers personally decorated.
Sure.
You can count on us!
Everyone splits up the remaining tasks. The anticipation for the festival makes for quick work. Before you know it, the sun has set and everyone breaks for the night.
We're done. Now we just have to go to the sanctuary of Surasthana and hang the decorations on the flower carriage. Huh. Wonder what the sanctuary looks like the night before the festival. Let's go check it out. Hey.
My flowers. That I definitely don't think I need. There's more over here? Oh, so there was.
I see everything.
I can hear footsteps. Are there still more students coming to me with their questions?
Who the heck was that?
Results not match my original projections.
Where am I meant to be? Oh, over here. All right, Nahida. I'm coming to decorate your carriage. So adorable. That's such a cute
Should be
carriage.
good. All we need to do now is wait for the parade tomorrow.
All the preparations are done. Wait until the start of the parade tomorrow? Yes. Everyone's been avoiding me lately. They're acting squirrely, like they're hiding something. I have to get to the bottom of this after the parade. But first, birthday celebrations with delicious candy and a beautiful flower carriage and... Sorry to keep you waiting, dear Archon. Time to head out, dear Knight of Flowers. When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. It was my birthday. The Knight of Flowers and their attendants found me. Archon, we finally found you. The people can't wait to meet you. As the Subsero's festival began, everyone smiled and gathered around me.
Are those Parisaras?
I love that Nilu's in her new outfit for this. Everyone prepared a bunch of surprises for me. Candy exploded in all directions like dazzling fireworks. She's so cute. Ready? 3, 2, 1. A bird suddenly appeared. And in that moment, the world erupted in brilliant color. Actually, I have a surprise of my own. Oh, the Aranara! She had them show themselves? Interesting. When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. It felt just like a dream. Never had I witnessed a more perfect day. The parade of the flower carriage has concluded without a hitch, and you all return to Pardis DI. Here's to a successful birthday surprise. Cheers. I knew it. I knew you had it in you. Kaveh, you truly are a genius architect. Madam Farzan, I think you might have had a little too much to drink. She hasn't been able to contain her excitement since she saw the candy tower hit the flower carriage. I even saw her sneak a few extra drinks just now. Hey, we all deserve to loosen up once in a while. That's what festivals are for. By the way, Candice, your playing was amazing out there. How come you've never showed us before? Oh, it's just something I do in passing. When the night watch is calm and the stars are out, I like to play a few tunes to pass the time. You're saying the stars in the sky get to hear you play more than us? No fair. Honestly, I think Miss Nilu's dancing was the real star of the event. Wait, when did this become about me? I see. So the Ouijat Eye is now under the custody of the Temple of Silence. You can borrow it for research if you want. No need. Certain objects merely represent a period of history. Once the events they exemplify are brought to light, there's little value in further study. Huh. I thought you'd at least want to see it. A legendary gem like that is sure to be a wonder to behold. Couldn't hurt to take a look. I'm not about to make the trip to the Temple of Silence for that. It's too far. You and your hermit tendencies, I swear. Although if someone ever brings it to the Academia for appraisal and certification, I wouldn't mind taking a look.
On that topic, I wonder how much it's worth.
I've never really thought about it. It's kind of like an ancient palace, in a way. Not many people are going to break off a piece of the wall and send it for appraisal. That actually sounds like something my Darshan would do. I've heard some of the underclassmen have quite the sense of curiosity. Well, if that does happen, write a report and send it to my office. Huh? Is that protocol or something? No. I just like to know what interesting things are brought back to the Academia. I may want to check it out. Why did I even bother asking? I should just keep my mouth shut. Interesting. You use reports as a sort of alarm clock system.
An alarm? Yes, that's what I heard just now. Dear friends, a critical moment has arrived.
Wait, I didn't hear anything. It's not like Hermanubis would call on you and not me.
It is time to come together and play genius in...
Is that Kale calling me? Sorry, gotta go. Genius invocation that. This, genius invocation that. When's Kale gonna give me an excuse to leave? Everyone seems to be having a lot of fun. What about you? Are you having fun? Yeah, I just know this will be the most unforgettable birthday I'll ever have.
Great Archon! You have a long life ahead of you. Isn't it too early to draw such a conclusion?
Not at all. Sometimes a single moment is all it takes to know you'll remember something for the rest of your life. Where is your adoptive son? Where is Hawkeye? Where is Scaramouche? Your son should be helping with your freaking birthday celebration. I'm gonna have a stern talking to with that guy. Your name is Sarouche, right? Would you and your friends ever consider coming to live in Sumeru City?
Thank you for your kindness, Great Archon. But we Pari have our own duties, and we find the city a bit too noisy.
Is that so? If you spend more time among people, you might start to enjoy the commotion.
Well, that's also true. I have fond memories of my adventures with Pale Floater and my Yasnapati.
Aw, really? Paimon's happy to hear that. It felt like this Sub-Zero's festival had surprises for everyone. When you called out the Aranara, Paimon nearly fell out of the sky in shock.
I'm glad you liked it. I told them to stay hidden so no one knew what was coming.
No wonder Arasaka was so flustered. He was trying to keep it a secret. Oh, Paimon's sure everyone in Sumeru loved the surprise. It felt like a dream.
A dream, huh?
Nahida?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering if this whole thing might be a dream. Then we should do our best to remember it. Huh? Let's capture this moment forever so that even if we wake up, this moment will never be lost. That must have been what Al Ahmar wanted when he gave Rukkhadevata the Wedjad Eye. Even though we don't have anything that powerful, we still have our own way to stop time. But how can we do that? With my camera. Group photo time. All right, everyone, closer together, please. People on the left, make some room. Someone is stepping on my shoe. Oh, sorry, Madame Farazan. There's not a lot of space.
Pale Floater! This spot is reserved for the mighty Pari.
Paimon's the only one allowed to float next to her.
So that's what you meant, a picture. I never thought about it that way before. From now on, every time you look at that photo, you'll remember the joy of this moment. I don't have experience with this kind of stuff, but I trust you. I believe with all my heart the time will stop for us in this moment. Get in the picture, Kaveh. Just need to set the timer and we're good. Everyone ready? In 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday!
Of course, he's posing with the card. So cute. What an absolutely adorable event. Oh, and we get to keep the picture. That was so cute.
Hey,